Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are the X1 Bros. This is your positive Xbox One podcast and community.
Yep.
I almost forgot what I was saying. Right.
Well, my computer's like breaking, so I'm distracted.
Oh, this is podcast number 87. As always, I am joined by the Bros, the X1 Bros. First and foremost, why don't we blah 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 blah? It's Mr. McSpicy Mark Haywood.
That was my intro.
That was your intro.
Blah 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 blah.
I got tongue tied.
And that was it, huh?
That was it. As a result.
Well, thank you. I appreciate a genuine intro that time. Thank you.
You're welcome. Next, why should Jupiter have all the fun? It's Jordan the Man, Jordan Paskett.
Hello.
Wait, he really did. He got one too. Like
You got one too. I just messed up, so that
We'll save it for next week.
We'll save it for next
Okay. Well, fair enough.
And Jordan, best thing that happened to you this week?
I played games.
Did you really?
Yes.
A
lot of them.
A lot of them. I'm envious. I am super envious. Your lifestyle, man. Rock and roll lifestyle right there.
Yeah.
You do have quite a nice lifestyle.
And
Yeah.
he's not even paying attention. Are you texting?
Who are you texting right now?
I'm turning my phone off so it doesn't ring during.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. Last but not least, my dog is completely exhausted for destroying everything in my house. I am X1. We're the X1 Bros. Community Play Day. We have another one. Halo 5 on Monday the 16th at 9:30 Eastern.
3 days from today.
Another Warzone?
Another. I think it's whatever it wants to be.
It was 2-pack last time, so I didn't make it.
Well, I might have some good news for the community playdates in the news.
Oh, that's
Oh,
what we
Halo,
call
anyway.
a teaser.
Okay.
As you put ketchup,
Ketchup
on your
hamburger right there. And he licked it.
Yeah.
Like this
I
thing.
just came. I didn't even go home. Like, this is my dinner.
Yeah, he came right
I'm
from
meeting
work.
with you guys.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Already had 2
Very
before the show. He brought 10 hamburgers
Yeah.
for us.
Wendy's or Carl's Jr. Go.
Wendy's.
No, Carl.
Oh,
no,
both of you.
Wendy's.
I'd go Carl's Jr.
I like the
didn't
$6
know
burger myself.
Yeah.
$6 burger is great. Okay, here's the problem with Wendy's. Their fries are absolutely terrible.
I don't mind their fries as long as I have a Frosty to dip them in.
But to counteract that, they have the number 6. Like the spicy chicken combo.
Oh, that is good, yes.
That's one of my favorite chicken sandwiches. I'm a chicken guy.
Where does McDonald's lie on this map?
They have the best fries, but they're at the bottom.
Really? I like their 24-hour breakfast now.
Well, okay, their breakfasts, yes, they're fantastic. I really do. And I like myself a good breakfast.
I don't know. They're pretty high for me because
And
McDonald's
it's
is
so
like
cheap. It's
like
so
Delta.
good.
Yeah, you cannot beat them. Like, I got 10 burgers at Wendy's, but for $10, you know what I could have gotten at McDonald's?
like a
Half the menu.
Ford
almost.
Fiesta
Yeah.
or something.
So I was just in the mood for chicken, so.
Huh.
And I don't really like
If McDonald's existed during Bible times, Jesus would not have split bread. He would have split $1.
Oh my gosh.
At McDonald's at the dollar menu to feed the thousands.
Probably, you know.
And you could do that with $1 at McDonald's.
Wow. No, I don't like McDonald's as much, but I do like their breakfast.
And their fries.
Their fries are fantastic.
Their fries are really good.
And maybe it's because back in the day when I was in high school, they had Monday 25-cent day. Those hamburgers, the cheap burgers, were 25 cents, and I pounded like 20 in a day once, and I felt sick for the. I still feel sick today from that.
Do you remember Big Mac Mondays? They should bring those.
They had
back.
Big Mac, yeah. This wasn't that. This was 25-cent burger day, and everyone from high school would go there.
Yeah.
In chat, we have Arby's.
Arby's fries, the curly fries,
That
fantastic.
one, just the plain roast beef sandwich with the Arby's sauce on it. Just that cheap one.
Five Guys has made a mention in
Yep,
chat,
Five
and
Guys is
also Whataburger in Texas. Anyone had Whataburger?
I have. I used to live in Texas. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's a good burger place.
It has a cool name, Whataburger.
Yeah. When I first went there, I didn't understand it.
My favorite
I still don't
hamburger
get the
on-
name, but-
My favorite hamburger on this planet is Tommy's, a Tommy Burger.
Oh,
right
yeah,
downtown
in L.A.? Yeah. Oh.
It's just smothered in chili.
True
So
story,
good.
David, I guess Jordan was there too. You guys introduced me to that.
Do you like the McRib? You're saying that you look like a McRib guy. And as I'm looking at
No,
you, I can
Sheber is
see,
saying
no,
that, and he's trying to offend me.
I can see that. Like, you look like the type of guy that would get the Angus,
Yay, Frank, give me the,
Like, if I worked at McDonald's, I would get the Angus burger ready for you when you walked in.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
You're a good pal.
Well, moving on from this.
No, I want what was that burger place in L.A.? Tommy's. That burger, if you have not had that, go fly out to L.A., go to the original Tommy Burger. It's like a chili burger.
Oh, it's so good.
It is amazing. I agree with you. And thank you for introducing that to me.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah.
You were welcome.
That was when we went to the
Dude,
USC
their
game.
breakfast, they have eggs. It's egg.
Yeah.
It's like an egg McMuffin with chili smothered all over it.
Yeah.
It's so
Like,
good.
I'm sure I've lost a couple years off my life by having that burger.
Well, and you're on the toilet afterwards, but it's worth every.
Well,
minute.
I have my phone now, so,
yeah, it's worth every minute.
so it's a win-win.
It's as good when it comes out as when it went in. It's that good of a hamburger. Second, another announcement. Community spotlight.
I think we're hungry.
We have community spotlight videos that go up every week. If you want to be featured, please send your video to Silence42. Become a friend with him on Xbox Live. He puts those together, and they are awesome. So don't forget to do that. Head over to forums if you have questions about any of these things. And last but not least, we have Madden Online franchise. It is there. If you would like to join, the league name is X1Bros, and then the password is just XBros. XBros for the password, X1Bros for the league. It is a coaches league. We've got quite a few people signed up already. It's going to be a good time.
All
We'll
right.
do 2 games a week on that. I think Wednesdays and Sundays we will advance the week is how. The first time we'll advance it will be next Wednesday. So if you listen to this after that, then you can still join. You'll just miss that first week.
Also, Silence just said no spotlight this week.
Yeah, there's no spotlight this week because he's doing a special one on Fallout 4.
Yes, that's right. So if you have Fallout 4
Nice.
videos, do we still have time to send them videos?
Oh yeah, for next week. Oh,
Okay,
yeah, of course.
If you have Fallout 4 videos,
I have
shoot
a
it
couple
to
good shotgun to the face VATS videos.
Nice. Those are always fantastic.
Yes, they are.
I'm excited, Jordan.
And I'm gonna get the perk that makes it even.
Why do you make
bloodier.
why do you make saying stuff like that so awkward? Like the way you look at me, it's just
And for those of you in chat can see, we are wearing green. It's not St. Patrick's Day. These are our new T-shirts, the X1 Bro T-shirts. This is the Mean Lean Green Machine
version,
shirt.
limited edition.
Yes, it is. It's bright green. If you want to get the attention of someone you love, trying to catch someone's eye at the office, this is the shirt for you.
This is it. Huh?
It works.
What? Turn around for the camera, someone. So we can show
I'll
them
do it.
back.
Yeah, because I can't really move right now.
So it's got a. I believe. Okay, time to turn around. There we go. Jordan's standing up. He turns around. There it is. The X1 Bros. That's right. It kind of looks like we have like a brick and mortar store, and
Yeah,
we're helping people.
We're like,
These are our uniforms.
yeah, I'm at the Genius Bar
So
over
if
here.
you want an X1 Bros uniform, head over to x1bros.com/store, or just go to the website, click on it.
If you ever were in our clan, I don't know if it's called a clan in Grand Theft Auto. These look like the shirts that we made in Grand Theft
They
Auto.
look
Yes.
exactly like them.
Yeah.
Also, they are the title picture of all of our community spotlight videos. That T-shirt.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah,
So go
yeah,
on
the
YouTube
logo.
and look at the thumbnail.
yeah.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we got shirts.
Shirts. If you want to join the crew, these
There
are
you
them.
go.
Head over there. And with that, I think any other news for this week, guys?
Like news.
News.
Oh, like announcements.
Announcements?
Because Jordan's
Sorry.
going to do the news.
He is going to do the news.
And you're-
There it is. Jordan, what's happening in the world that is Xbox One this week?
All right, there's not a lot of news, but there's a lot of exciting news.
So the quality is
So-
there, not the quantity.
Yeah, more quality this week.
Oh, I'm in. I'm all about quantity over quality.
So first, hardware, like
Wait,
usual,
hold on. Sorry.
as always.
I forgot to mention when you go over to get the T-shirts. These are pre-orders. We only have these ones that we got
Oh.
for ourselves. So it will be a pre-order. So please head over to the X1 Bros store and pre-order the Green Machine T-shirt.
the store, and it's at x1bros.com/store.
/store.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Okay, sorry. Go on.
All right, first off, hardware.
Hardware. Let's start with hardware, and then
Yeah.
I'll include the innuendo.
Major
Ooh.
Nelson is doing a Star Wars Battlefront Plus Elite Xbox One Elite Bundle giveaway.
Ooh.
So, just like last week when we talked about this, to enter in for this chance, I mean, just enter. You got a chance to win, right? It's free.
Yeah.
So all you got to do is enter. All you have to do to enter is go to the Major Nelson blog, click this link, the Star Wars Battlefront Xbox One Elite Bundle giveaway, and leave a comment just like the last one, answering the question.
Okay.
And you're
you're in.
automatically entered. Yeah, don't post on Twitter or anything like that. Just right there on the blog.
And the question for this one is, who is your favorite character from Star Wars universe and why?
Oh, that's a good one.
We got the Mario guy from Return of the
yours?
Jedi.
Who's yours?
I don't know.
Well, a lot of
Porkins?
people are going to think...
Isn't Porkins the guy that goes, stay on target?
Oh,
stay
that
on
guy was
target?
hilarious.
I really like that guy.
Almost there. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Almost
I have to
there.
rewatch him because that guy, he spoiler alert if you've never seen Star Wars.
The original.
Right? The original.
Yeah, if you have.
Which
I think
actually,
there's
a
like
lot of
40
people surprise me that they haven't. And I think that, what is,
Do
well,
spoilers
anyway.
apply to a movie that's 35 years old?
No, it's
plus?
the 10-year rule. The decade
So you're
rule.
good. Don't
Yeah.
even. You
Okay,
don't even
well, I
have to
just, you know,
clarify.
just making sure.
I feel bad. I know. I too have met a lot of people recently who are like, I've never seen the originals. They've seen the newer ones, and
Yeah.
I'm like, what? That's your impression of Star Wars. It's
Yes.
so sad.
Anyway.
It's a shame.
Anyway. So,
Yeah.
Favorite characters?
Well-
anyway, the Porky guy, right?
Yeah,
Porkins. So
Porkins.
anyway, Porkins, yeah. Is he the same guy in Hoth?
No,
Or is he a different guy?
Well, he dies in the.
I know, but that's why,
raid.
is it the same actor in Hoth? I mean, I haven't seen those movies in a while. Maybe I'll go rewatch them.
Yeah, there's a. If so, it has to be either a clone,
Like, he's just the extra.
A
You know what
brother?
I mean? Like, the extra they
or
could
there's
afford.
some continuity issues.
Well, he might just be like the only guy they could afford, so they just had him die twice.
He was the grip on set, and they just needed. To
Well,
throw
because think
something-
about it. Those
I
lines
love
are
when
like,
he dies when he
he
blows
goes,
up.
His first line is "stay on target," and then the other line is "almost there," and he dies both times. But I mean, it's probably different actors. But for some reason,
Well,
in my head when I imagine it, I imagine his face on both guys,
I will rewatch the movies.
Yeah, I'll
just,
rewatch them tonight,
just-
too,
I'm going
just
to
to
watch the
see.
entirety just to see that scene.
just to see it, and I'll see if they're probably different actors. But anyway, Star Wars Battlefront Elite Box Bundle. If you want a chance to win it for free, go over to Major Nelson's blog and enter by leaving a comment answering that question. I think a lot of people instinctively are going to say Han Solo.
Oh, Han
He's gotta be a
Solo,
definite
He's
favorite.
got to be
Yeah.
probably the favorite. I
That
agree with
or
you.
specifically
He's my wife's
Return of the
favorite
Jedi
character.
Princess Leia.
Yeah, she was smoking.
She was smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were an item too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of like. Well, see, I like the growth of Luke at
Yeah.
that time because in the first one he's like all dweeby. Got to
Yeah.
go buy some power converters.
The low end.
Yeah, and then Hoth, he's cooler. He's learning.
He slowly gets, and then he just
But
comes out
out
all
of
black,
nowhere. Out of nowhere, he's this black bad A that's
Yeah.
like, yo, yes, I need to see Jabba, man.
Yeah.
Let me in, kind
Yeah.
of thing. And then he's got a plan. He initiates it, does a cool flip move. He just goes to jump in, but tricks everybody, grabs the lightsaber, and terrorizes the place. No, but I
Yeah.
think Luke's got, as long as it's Return of
His
the Jedi,
character
Luke too.
development is really good.
Yeah.
So my wife and her sister are getting ready for Star Wars.
Yeah.
And every week they're going to watch a new one for the next 6 weeks.
That's a good idea.
But they're starting in chronological order.
So 4,
the
5, 6,
story.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. So last night I'm up here playing Fallout, and I hear
Good for you.
and I hear the terrible, terrible acting and lines from the first one.
Wait, from episode 4? Or 1?
No.
He watched story
In
chronological.
chronological.
Yeah,
Oh, gotcha. I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
So
And
1,
it-
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
and it is so
It's horrendous.
bad.
It's horrendous.
Like it is.
Yeah.
It is just bad.
now that's pod racing.
Well, even just the actor that played it, you'll not take it from me.
The Queen has entrusted me with my advice. All right. Okay.
Do you think it's because you talk like that?
That's pod racing. Yeah.
In other news, if nobody's ever seen the parody Robot Chicken Star Wars, you should go watch all 3 episodes of that, because that is, I think, hands down the best Star Wars parody I've
That's
ever
in news.
seen.
In other news.
Yeah, that's just so well. We're talking about Star Wars. You always got to throw that one in there. That is just
Yeah.
that's
I agree.
funny. Anyway, moving on to Xbox deals.
It's a trap.
We have UFC, EA Sports UFC, 67% off. Killer Instinct Thunder, 80% off. Lords of the Fallen, this is a good one, 67% off. I heard
Lord
it's
of
a
the
good
Fallen
game.
is good.
Yeah, wasn't it Games with the Gold one month? Because I have it for
graphically
free.
speaking, it's better than Dark Souls. Gameplay speaking, Dark Souls dominates, but it's
But
right
it's the
up
same.
that
It's
alley.
that same style, very hard. You're gonna
Yeah.
die.
Yeah.
I have it because I
Boss
think it was
fights.
Games with Gold
I
a while
purch-
ago.
I
Oh.
purchased it.
Oh, that's why I have
Yeah.
it. Oh, okay. I've never played it.
You have it
but-
because I purchased it.
Oh,
You're
okay.
welcome.
Yeah, that's why I have it. Never Alone, 60% off, and Never Alone Arctic Collection is also 60% off. Never Alone Foxtails add-on, 33% off, and Scream Ride, another one that is pretty fun. I've only played the demo, haven't really bought in the game yet, but that's 40% off, so definitely a good time to jump in there.
Yes, it is.
All right. Also, we have Assassin's Creed Syndicate, $54.49 at Amazon.
Okay.
That's a good one. Also, Rise of the Tomb Raider, $50. That's Amazon, but that's Prime only. So, and then we got Gears of War Ultimate Edition, $30 at Amazon and Walmart. And Dying Light caught my eye, $30 at Walmart, and Titanfall, $10 at Microsoft Store, and then The Crew, $24 at Amazon. So there's a lot of good deals out there. Thief, $12 at Amazon, if you really want to get back into Thief. So, and then another one, Assassin's Creed Unity, $12 at Amazon. That's a pretty good deal because the campaign was pretty fun. Wolfenstein: The New Order, $21.50 at Amazon, which I think is another good deal as well. Now, I don't know if those are digital or physical. You'll have to go and check for yourselves. But
before you, are you still on deals? I have all the Black Friday deals. I forgot.
Do them.
Should I?
I need to eat my hamburger, so go ahead.
Okay.
So Black Friday this year looks pretty good. For if you want to pick up a PS4 or an Xbox One, you're going to be able to do so for $2.99 anywhere you go. It's just a matter of what it gets bundled with. So at Walmart this year, a bunch of games. Forza 6 will be $35. Assassin's Creed Syndicate will be $35. NHL 16 $35. Dragon Age will be $35. For $25, it looks like we've got The Witcher 3, Batman, Elder Scrolls. I hate how they do their ads. Can I say that? They like stack them and you have to like look closely at the title. Mad Max is also going to be $25. So pretty good deals for games this year if you like physical copies. Beyond that, they're going to have games for $8, a bunch of 360 games. I would maybe, with backwards compatibility, look and see.
That's an option now, yeah?
Yeah, and
See what's there for $8 as well. Titanfall will be $8, and also Assassin's Creed Unity will be $8 at Walmart.
That's a good one.
For $15, you've got the new Gears of War Remastered, Dying Light, Rare Replay, which that I'm going to pick up actually this Black Friday.
How much is Rare?
$15.
So that's 50% off then, isn't that 30?
And Gears of War.
I think that's 30. Yeah, okay, cool.
And then the Far Cry 4, also $15. Not too shabby. As well as Guitar Hero Live for $69. It's normally $99, so that's a pretty good deal if you're looking to get into Guitar Hero. Target has the coolest console deal, I think. They have, for $4.99, you get an Xbox One bundle with a game and a 49-inch television.
Wow.
That is a really cool deal. That's right.
Yeah. For $500, so that's $200 for the TV.
Yeah.
Because everything else is $299, but you also get a game. Do the other ones come with a game?
Yes. This is though with the Kinect and everything.
So it's a
this
fully.
this is the big one.
It's the big one.
It's the big boy. That's
Okay.
that's a doorbuster deal though. So you'll have to get to Target early and fight the crowds and probably kill someone as you trample over their face when the door first opens. But
Nice.
if that's what you're into on Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
then
Then go for it.
go right ahead.
I mean, don't let us stop you.
Sorry, they actually have Guitar Hero for $59 for Guitar Hero Live and Rock Band 4 for $199. Is that the
Okay,
normal price?
can we talk about
Yeah, let's
that?
talk.
Okay.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room.
I
Okay.
want to get Rock Band. I thought.
Do you? Because I thought you both were Guitar Hero.
Well, so
people.
like I do prefer Guitar Hero, and I really like Guitar Hero, the new guitar where it's 6 buttons up and down. I
Yeah.
think that's actually really cool.
So
and
it's
I
like
wish,
you're doing chords. in
yeah,
a
and
way.
I wish guitar. I mean, it adds that challenge, and it's a little bit more fun than just the 5. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The reason I would want Rock Band is because I like the aspect of the party game. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
You know, just like the Wii, right? You know, the aspect of the party game. I would buy Rock Band if it was $150. I would not buy Rock Band for $250. I just think that's a lot. You're getting a new. I know it's
For
all
$50
hardware.
more, you can get a system.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, and the thing is, look, you're getting the microphone, the drum set, and the guitar. One guitar. You're not even getting the full
bass.
band, and that's what really makes me upset. Is you're not getting you have to separately buy another guitar for the bass player, or the guitar, whatever they want to play. And I mean, I don't remember how much the original Rock Bands were, when they first came out.
So-
but I just feel, and I know it's a new drum set and it's a new, microphone, new
Valid.
guitar, all it's all new equipment and this and that. But still, $250.
Here's something to think about. Okay, that's valid.
And you're not getting a full band.
That's totally valid. I get your point of view. Back in the other Rock Bands, you could use the Guitar Hero guitar and the Rock Band guitar,
Interchangeable.
interchangeable.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the new buttons. What I was going to say is maybe they're kind of wanting to not do that because the people that are going to buy Rock Band probably will also buy Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
You know? And so if you can add that guitar from Guitar Hero in there, then it's your set. However, they have 6 buttons now, and they're like the different buttons. So maybe I'm wrong.
So they're not compatible.
I thought that through a little late before I started.
Well, and even when even for Rock Band, even when you use your old equipment, you still need to buy an adapter, which from what I understand is not that expensive, which is great. But still, it's just, for me, it seems like a lot of money, and I'm one just to spend money. So, what does that tell you?
You are one just to spend money.
I just throw it down and don't care. But this one I said, whoa.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. For me, it just seemed a little much. I don't know about you guys. And that's what's prevented me from buying it.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm sorry, I messed up. It's not at Target that you get the TV. It's at Best Buy. I apologize.
Oh, okay.
But everywhere has got game deals. Here's one that's a must jump on: Wolfenstein, the new order, $15 this Black Friday, as well as Evolve. And like I said, I think I'm going to grab Far Cry 4 actually
For $15?
For $15, yeah.
Yeah, it's a fun game. It's a really fun game.
Yeah.
I still think the bad guy from Far Cry 3 is better, but still, it's good. It's good. It's a fun game. You'd like the hunting in it.
I do like me some hunting.
You're like, I need a better wallet. I need to kill that panther.
I need to kill.
Any more deals?
I need a Panther wallet. That is it for Black Friday deals. Do we have one more week before Black Friday? I believe
there's this week, and then next week is...
Thanksgiving.
So
yeah.
one more week. So next week I'll have all the Black Friday deals bunting.
There'll probably be more out, too, as well.
Yeah.
So... anyway, so moving on, Deadpool is now available for digital pre-order and download on Xbox One. This one comes out November 17th, which is just next Tuesday, I think.
Okay.
So if you're a Deadpool fan,
Is it a good
this might be the game for you.
Well, I mean, Deadpool, I like Deadpool. I just think sometimes they fail in their ability to make him not stupid.
Yeah. Anyway, that's coming out.
Because it's so disappointing. Like, I don't know. Like when you have this, you like this superhero or you like this character in a book or whatever, and then they come out with a movie or a game, and it's just like,
Different.
well, it's
They
just
ruin it,
terrible.
yeah.
It's just completely bad. Deadpool is, because he's such a sarcastic guy,
Yeah.
it's really hard to do humor right, I think, in movies, and I think in general, in games especially. And I think Deadpool has failed a couple times for me. And I want him to succeed because he's super cool. He's a super funny guy.
Yeah.
But
I know what you mean.
okay.
I think the last Deadpool game didn't do very well. But...
Well, because I think it was completely broken. I think it came out, that genre of game where it's broken, but they're trying to make money on it anyways.
Yeah, they just throw it out there real quick.
I think that fit into that. Like, it was broken.
Oh.
The game just was terrible.
Oh, that's funny. Anyway, moving on, we have Gems of War is now available for the Xbox One. This game actually looks pretty interesting. It's actually free as well, just so you know. Try it out. It's
I like that word.
It's from the creators of Puzzle Quest. It's a puzzle/RPG/strategy matchup.
Oh.
Mashup, sorry.
Lately, I have been browsing Steam for I have a strategy itch.
Legacy of the Void just came out.
That it did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this week on Tuesday.
I think I'm looking for a more slower paced strategy.
Like Total War kind of a thing, where you have like 15 minutes to think before your men get there.
Sins of a Solar Empire.
Sins of the Solar Empire
is a good game.
Good game.
Did they ever make a sequel to that?
Yeah,
Or did they just make like 4 expansions?
It's like the Rebel pack that they made that balanced it out even more. That I think I purchased.
So you're looking for like an XCOM style game then?
Yes.
Oh, XCOM.
Yeah, you should try that one.
Yeah,
It's really
number
good.
2's coming out.
Have you
Jeez.
played? Did you ever play XCOM?
I never played
one?
XCOM, no.
Super
Didn't you
good.
play the original ones?
Oh, you know
Like,
what's on
way-
the Xbox though is that what is it? The game with the
Chalice,
Chalice.
Yeah.
That's kind of a
Massive-
strategy game.
Massive
Maybe I'll jump
Chalice.
into that. Yeah.
And that you like that because I think in that game when you die, you get like have kids and
Yeah.
stuff like that, and so
Yeah,
some
yeah.
things are
Traits are handed down.
traits are handed down whether they're good or bad. I think.
All right.
Cool story.
Cool. Anyway, moving on to the big 2 games that came out this week.
Boom.
We have Rise of the Tomb Raider, which is now available for Xbox One, and of course, Fallout 4, which is also now available for Xbox. And congratulations to Fallout. Opening day, they shipped 12 million copies.
Yes, Pornhub announced that it saw a 10% drop the day of release. That's one
What?
of the
That is
headlines.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. right?
Oh my goodness!
When a
Okay.
game has that kind of power.
Oh yeah, you know it's successful, right?
Wow.
10% drop
That is
overall
impressive.
the day of release.
Man,
Wow.
see, the world just needs more video
Yeah,
games.
they need more good games. That's all. That's all you need. So, anyway, congratulations to them. That's really awesome. It broke some records. 12 million copies in one day. Shipped 12 million copies in one day. So, and apparently got a lot of people to stop watching porn for a day too, which is great.
Yeah. Man, you got to forward me these news stories.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. BlizzCon was last week, and I talked about this last week, but I wanted to mention it again in case you didn't know. Overwatch, Blizzard's new game, is coming to console. It's coming to Xbox One in spring of 2016, which is going to be great. Looks like a fun game. Blizzard's always done really well with their games. I feel like when you buy Blizzard, you buy quality. That's a good motto.
Favorite game developer, go.
Yeah, it's really hard.
Mine's Blizzard. I've spent like the last 2 weeks thinking about it because
Yeah.
Legacy of the Void came out. I've been watching a lot of Overwatch. I think it's Blizzard.
Yeah, Blizzard is good. I don't know if I can say favorite, but there's a lot of good ones I like.
Not an acceptable answer, David. You.
It would be tough to top Blizzard, but I think Rockstar. Is
Oh,
up
see,
there.
there's another
It's
one.
valid.
But
You know.
Rockstar, if they would let me have Red Dead Redemption as backwards compatible, then I would like them
Yeah.
even more.
What's the holdup on that? That's been like number
in the
one
news.
or number two for a very long time. That's in the news.
Yeah. It really doesn't answer your question, but it's in the
Oh,
news.
okay.
Doesn't give us anything, but it's there.
Been on the list of backward, like what people vote for a very long
Yeah.
time in the top two.
Yeah. So, but hey, speaking of backwards compatibility, Xbox One Experience, the new Xbox One Experience, the new dashboard came out for everybody on Thursday. They rolled it out all throughout that day and night, and it's awesome. We all have it now,
All right.
which is fantastic. So,
I'm glad about that because I got my new console and I went back to the old dashboard and I did not like it as much as the new one, like at all.
Yeah, it's after
After
Trying
having
it, it's just-
after
it's slow.
after tasting that glorious fastness and the notifications, and you get used to that dashboard going back in time to the
I'll
old
tell you,
one.
the best thing that I like today, I was in Fallout and I double tap and the friend's charm comes over and I can look at my messages and it's just
It's
like
snappy.
it doesn't
Snappy.
take
It's
me
very
out of game. It
instant,
takes
yeah.
2 seconds. There's also a comparison video. In fact, I should grab those numbers before the end of the news break here, where they compare loading speeds of the old dashboard, the new dashboard, and PlayStation 4. And PlayStation 4 and the old dashboard, PlayStation 4 cut in time, like it was like half the time to do the similar things between those two dashboards. The new Xbox One dashboard cuts in time that half versus the PlayStation 4.
So
Yeah.
it's
So it's a huge improvement.
wow,
yeah.
that's really cool
You get used to it, and then you get stuck back and
for a week.
yeah.
So,
for a
but
week.
everybody
Yeah,
does.
But I'm back now.
Everybody does have the new Xbox One dashboard, the new Xbox experience, and along with that, everybody also has backward compatibility. And there's a big, long list of backward compatibility games. I won't go through it all. You can go check it out over at Major Nelson's blog, or just type in Xbox One backward compatibility list. But there's a Kingdom for Keflings, is a couple of them. Gears of War 1, 2, 3, Dirt 3, Fable 2, Fable 3, Gears of War Judgment, all the Gears of War. Basically, any game that Microsoft produced is probably on that
Yeah,
list.
the Microsoft Studios section is huge. You can actually sort by developer, and then you can.
Oh, yeah, you can.
It helps. And so I was just that helped me kind of search my games a little bit better. But
Call of Juarez, I really like those games. I don't know why. So of
That
course,
was fun. That was
Yeah.
before Red Dead. Remember we
Yeah.
all had that? That
Yeah.
was fun.
So Crazy Taxi, a lot of good ones. So like I said, most of the Microsoft Studio ones. Dirt 3, I already said that. Dirt Showdown, Doom 2, Fallout 3, which if you ordered Fallout 4, you have Fallout 3.
yeah, they
and
sent me a code. Did
the
they send you guys a code?
Probably, I haven't checked
So
my
I think
messages.
you both don't get it. I think whoever purchased it get Fallout 3.
But it doesn't matter because
Once he downloads
purchased
it, then he gets it.
Well, that might be an attachment to your profile.
Because I got a code.
I don't know. We'll have to test that out because I can see why I wouldn't get that one. But it's okay. I've already beaten Fallout 3 and he hasn't. So
Yeah,
works
makes
out.
sense. Yeah.
Anyway, also there's Deadliest Warrior Legends, Missile Command, the Pac-Mans, Wolfenstein 3D, and Borderlands, the first Borderlands. And there's a ton of games. It's really cool that we have backwards compatibility now. With more games to come in the future, they'll always be trying to update this list as much as they can. Remember, there are licensing issues, and that's why they can't do everything at once. But they are working on trying to get.
I hope. I have had on my. You've seen it in my office. I've had Red Dead on my shelf for the last 3 months.
Yeah.
Just ready. As soon as that gets on the list, I'm putting it in because it's a shame that game should. I think Rockstar is probably.
Is there any Rockstar games on that list? There's not.
No, none.
Yeah, see,
so I think it's Rockstar that's
probably not going to happen then.
In the news, everybody's asking where's Red Dead Redemption because it was one of the most upvoted games. Because Microsoft let you vote which games you wanted, and they were going to try and go get them. So to keep in mind, it's not Microsoft saying no. It's Microsoft saying we're giving developers the option to do this, but the developer themselves have to, choose to put their games on there because it's their games. And then, of course, when they do that, they have to go through all the licensing issues and nightmares that I'm sure that it is.
And especially, I never thought of this. Well, Rockstar's different than Grand Theft Auto because Grand Theft Auto has you can listen to the radio and they're real songs by Johnny Cash or by whomever. So they probably have to jump through a lot more hoops
for those games.
Licensing wise. Was there wasn't music in Red Dead, was
Not
there?
Not really.
Oh yeah, there was.
There was real
but not
old, you got your John
like,
Williams and stuff probably, right? Or your old stuff?
Background music. I don't remember any.
No, they were singing. Remember, you come out of tall trees after you kill the cougar and find the family dead, and you're riding back. And there's...
what kind of music? Because that's like if it's past 75 years, that's fair use.
No. It's like a rematch. It's like someone did it 10 years ago, 5 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Whenever the game was made specific for that.
Gotcha, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're running into.
It's a very good CD actually,
but
I just rewatched the whole story on YouTube.
That's a good way to get rid of that itch.
But
it just makes me want to play it more.
Oh, does it? Okay, never mind. I can't do that.
Yeah. But it is. I mean, it's not out yet. But Microsoft did say, "quote We are definitely engaged with all of our publishers and develop partners, including Rockstar." So they're, whether Rockstar wants to do it, yes or no. Rockstar hasn't really commented. But let's be honest. When do they ever comment on anything?
Yeah, they have a tight vault.
Yes, they do. But anyway, it's not here yet, but hopefully soon.
Mm-hmm.
So
I got some numbers on the new dashboard times. So what they did was they tested them from being inside of a game, and then hitting the jewel or whatever you'd hit on the PlayStation to switch out and find your stuff.
Okay.
And keep in mind, PlayStation cut it was half the time
of the old
dashboard.
So PlayStation 4 beat PlayStation 3 by
no PlayStation 4 beat the Xbox One dashboard. By half, whatever it did, cut it in half.
So
in fact,
X is the number. They were 0.5 of X.
Yeah.
And so now, when you open a friends list from in-game, the Xbox One new dashboard, 1 second. 1.1 seconds. The PlayStation 3.24 seconds. When you open a message to respond to a message in game, 2.23 seconds versus 4.07 seconds. To start a party, and this was the huge one. The original dashboard, the number on this took 17 seconds to open up a party.
Didn't even launch with a party, did they?
PlayStation 4 took 8 seconds.
Yeah.
8.1 seconds. The new Xbox One takes 4 seconds to launch a party. So much better.
Yeah.
So much better. Starting a party before was a hassle. I'd always be like, Jordan, can you invite such and such to a party? Or I would always pawn it off on someone because it takes you out for so long and then it would wait and load. So it's much better.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's half of everything was half or more on that list, right?
And I mean, I think you can recognize. I saw a comment in on the YouTube video that did this that said, "Well, all this shows me is that PlayStation did it right the first time," and they're right. Yes, PlayStation did launch a lot leaner with their UI than the Xbox One, but this new dashboard is even better than that. And so, what do I care what they launch with? I care about what they're doing for me now.
Yeah.
But anyway, moving on.
Quit living in the past.
High Res Studios, the creators of Smite, announced a new patch, a new DLC, if you will, a new update.
It's a DLC?
Well, it's an update. It's just a new patch. Like
okay.
Update.
I like the new picture that pops up.
So it comes with a new god. He is a centurion named Chiron, I think is how you pronounce it. And also, it'll bring a new game mode as well. This will be available on the PC November 17th, and you can, they haven't said exactly when it'll be available on the Xbox One, but you can expect, not too far after that. So, So for you Smite fans getting a new update, that will be a lot of fun. The Division. Remember this game?
Oh yeah, of
Uh-huh.
course.
So
I've never forgot about
yeah,
it.
and I'm really excited about this. I'm a little worried about online stuff, but mostly excited.
I'm reading all the Tom Clancy novels in
preparation.
preparation. for this game.
Nice, very nice,
I'm on book like 9 right now. Just so you know,
very cool.
I listen to my audiobook, so I'm excited.
In the Division, you won't be locked down to one character. You'll be able to create at least 4. I think 4 is their max as
like
of
a
right
squad?
now.
So-
No, for like your own personal character. So you can have 1 character, 2 character, 3 character, 4 character.
Okay.
It's like Destiny, you can have 3, and this one you can have 4.
Makes sense. Okay.
So you can have 4 characters, which is, I mean, I don't really know how, if you can have a character kind of jack of all trades, or if it's more specific, and that's why you would want more characters. I don't really know, but you are not restricted to just playing as 1 character. You can have up to 4, which is great. EA came out this week and revealed EA Sports UFC 2 with Ronda Rousey on the cover.
I love Ronda Rousey.
And yeah.
She's
legit.
awesome. Yeah, I know. She takes
So
no
she-
guff.
And she's hot
That's always a
in
plus.
a trailer trash sort of way. Right?
You're
that's
on
funny.
one.
Anyway, Ronda Rousey will be the cover. The
Am I
cover.
wrong? Am
No,
I
I
wrong?
think you nailed
It's like
it.
the perfect description of her. Right?
Yeah.
I like her.
Ronda Rousey will be the cover athlete for for UFC 2, which has a new physics system, in case you were wondering, and it's supposed to be really good. But the game actually does look really good. They showed pictures of it, and when they know it's a good looking game so far. This is set to come out in spring 2016, so just next year. So, moving on to Destiny. Destiny is getting a refer a friend program. I don't know.
Refer a friend.
Yeah, this is I mean, it's cool that they're doing this. I have no problem with it. It was just funny when I saw it, because usually MMOs. Well, I guess Destiny is a MMO style of game, but anyway, it's they're owned by Activision, who is Blizzard, who is Warcraft, who started Refer a Friend. So, but anyway, it's gonna be like World of Warcraft's Refer a Friend program. You refer a friend, and you just refer a friend. They haven't talked about what rewards you'll get, but in Warcraft, you usually get like a mount, double XP, a bunch of cosmetic stuff, and different, just different cool stuff. And I'm assuming it's going to be something like that. You'll get a Viper, maybe a cool insignia, it's just stuff like that.
That is cool.
So for Refer a Friend, and that is just in time for Christmas.
Here's the numbers on Destiny. They have 25 million registered players. It's increased 5 million in the last 3 months, and on average, the average Destiny player, quote unquote, spends 3 hours a day in game.
Whoa, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's money right there.
Wowzers.
Activision is not hurting.
And they own Blizzard on top.
I know.
Cha-ching.
Which has another 8 million subscribers for one other game, along with
But
all their
see,
other games.
And
that
I
are
always
popular
say
as well.
half of those are Chinese bots.
Yeah.
It's true. They're just running around making gold.
But they're paying them $15 a month to do it.
True.
So anyway, with the new dashboard launching, there has been a few problems with Destiny crashing. The game reportedly crashes when you go to a full screen of Friends, Party, Netflix, or Twitch. So Bungie came out and said they're looking at the issue and they're investigating why that's happening, and they're looking to fix it as quick as they can. But for now, they ask that you just use the Xbox One Snap feature, and everything when snapped is working really fine without crashing the game. So just to let you know, that's if your game has been crashing, that might be why, and just use the snap feature until then. The Iron Banner for Destiny will return next week. Or, sorry, the next Destiny update, which is next week. And it will feature Clash this time around.
Oh, very nice.
Which is pretty cool. So, okay, so moving on to 2 stories I actually thought were really interesting.
Yeah, I'm curious about this.
Yeah,
story.
Phil Spencer came out, and a while ago he talked about the DDoS attacks, and how they're working with other platforms, PlayStation, Nintendo, stuff like that, to work on a problem. And basically they came out again reaffirming that they take this issue very seriously, and they are still working and finding ways to prevent this. I thought it was interesting. He came out and said, Phil Spencer said, quote, "I don't think it's great when PSN goes down. It doesn't help me at all. All it does is put fear and distress from any gamers out there, end quote, which is, I think,
The right thing to say
yeah.
as a gamer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, just games in general, they're trying to prevent this, which we'll find out on Christmas if there's another attack. Didn't they catch all those people, though?
And then they catch the 15-year-old kid in Florida. That's
Yeah.
or something,
And they
right?
either
Like-
send him to jail or hire him, you know?
Yeah, that's. I hope
He
they
either
don't
got
hire
a
him.
job or.
That's funny. It's like the movie.
Well, you would. Like,
Hackers.
that guy hacked your system. You'd either want to send him
No,
to
but
jail
DDoS
or
is not.
well, I guess
hacking. DDoS is so stupid. It's just there's a lot of computers all hitting it. Everybody's trying to go through that door at the same time.
Yeah.
And so they can't distinguish which person is
real.
legit, like
Yeah.
a legit person. So it's
So how do
that's-
they prevent a DDoS attack? Because,
I have-
mean, it's
that's-
really hard, right?
That's beyond my pay grade. I don't
Yeah.
know because
So anyway, I hope they find a way.
honestly probably a backup IP address or something switching over, have a different system which probably doubles your cost. I don't know.
Yeah.
But the how you stop it is not letting people know your IP address.
Yeah.
If they know your IP address, they can slam it with
Whatever.
all the people running through the door at the same time. That's what a DDoS
Anyway,
attack is.
but they're working on an issue. Hopefully, they have stuff that they aren't telling us about because they don't want people to know what they're doing, which is a good thing because
yeah,
you don't want the attackers to know. Anyway, moving on. So this month was a great month for Xbox. Well,
Oh,
actually,
yeah, it
not
was.
this month. October was a great month for Xbox. So now, before I say this, I don't want any. I like the PlayStation 4. I like the Nintendo. I like the PC. But I will admit the Xbox is my favorite. So I do like to see them
you
succeed.
didn't even add the Wii U. You have a Wii U too.
Well, that's what I meant by Wii.
Oh,
Wii
you
U,
did say
yeah.
Wii. Oh,
Just
I was
Nintendo,
not paying
Nintendo
attention.
in general. Anyway,
I'm sorry.
I like all games, but I do. But the Xbox is one of my favorites, so I'm excited when they do well. And Xbox in October was the top console seller in the U.S.
Woo!
and that was with PlayStation's price cut. So I mean, good for. But I mean, October was a good month for them. So I
Yeah.
mean, a lot of games coming out. I mean, these next few months is a good month for.
Well,
for
and
Xbox.
think about the November how it's going to be with that. I bought an Xbox and I wasn't planning on buying an
Oh
Xbox.
yeah, with the deal.
with the deal. And
I
now-
bought one as well.
Yeah. So I wonder if those
So
numbers are going to affect November.
so congratulations to them. That's
Cool.
good.
That's
Xbox Xbox had great sales in October, which is awesome. So moving on to Star Wars. Star Wars Battlefront is coming out on Tuesday. If you have EA access, you are allowed to play it right now via the 5 days early with your 5-hour demo. And just to let everybody know, Walker Assault. What was your main complaint about Walker Assault?
Walker Assault was Hoth, right?
Yes.
My main complaint was it felt like Battlefield because it was the same game mode as Battlefield. So I was hoping that for a demo they would have showed us other game types. More.
My complaint was that one was easier than the other.
Right there.
And I think
They fixed it.
was. I don't remember which one it was. Was it
The
attack?
Rebels. It was a lot harder to fight as the Rebels than it
Oh,
was
that's
the
right.
Empire.
It was easier to attack than to defend.
They came out
Okay.
and said it wasn't their intention to have it unbalanced. You know, even though technically, if you think about it, the Empire was this gigantic army and the Rebels were 4 guys, pretty much.
And
So
in the
it-
movie, they got overwhelmed.
Yeah, they
too.
got the crap kicked out of them. But anyway,
Oh, yeah.
for gameplay purposes, it was supposed to be balances, and they came out and they said that they made tweaks concerning that, so it should be a closer, or if basically it should be a 50-50.
Match.
Each team has a chance to win. Also, in addition to that, they had a couple other changes, and this is in the 1.01 patch that will be coming out. They tweaked hero spawn card timers, general bug fixes to the partner system, a bunch of fixes when you're getting stuck, exiting starfighters and vehicles. A lot of bug fixes.
What's
basically.
the tweak on the hero spawns timing? Is it more?
Tweaked hero card spawn timer. So they made it.
Is
they
it
tweaked
faster?
It. They didn't say.
They
It's
didn't
just
say
tweaked.
if it's more or less.
Yeah. Hopefully it's more because I feel like it wasn't enough time.
Well, and they're way underpowered.
Yeah.
So.
Well, what they should do is if it's easier to be the Empire, they said they did that on purpose. Where's the quote? I just read it. I don't know. The odds heavily favored the Empire, something that, while not necessarily fair, arguably made sense within the context of the battle. What they should do is if you're stronger as the attacker, just give them 5 less guys or something. You know what I mean? And you could balance it out that way. But I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, general crash and stability fixes, which I know it was beta, but I had a lot of crashes. Online traffic performance improvements, which essentially just means hopefully not as many disconnections. And then just a lot of general bug fixes for both multiplayer and the missions. And this does launch the 17th, which is this Tuesday for everybody. But if you do have EA Access, you do have access to it right now. If you're a member of EA Access, because you get it the 5 days early, which is great. But anyway, yeah, Star Wars. Cool.
Are you purchasing that?
Yeah, I plan on playing it this weekend,
I
actually.
know McSpicy's waiting.
So
Yeah, I'm waiting for networking stuff, and I just bought an Xbox and Fallout and Halo. I didn't buy Halo, but you know.
And Fallout is taking up some time.
yes, indeed it is.
Do you want to know where it's taking up my time? Building my stupid sanctuary.
No
like,
kidding.
And I don't even need to do it.
I would like to talk about
for the
that.
mathematics of the sanctuary, and your numbers, your defense numbers versus your population. You don't need to do the things that I'm doing, but I'm doing it because I like the way
it's
it
cool.
looks.
Yeah, like that. I was showing Jordan. Jordan came over to my house the other day, and did you like my city?
Yeah, it was nice.
I'm basically like making it like a Mad Max town. You know, like I have these walls, people on them. You know, walls
and
all
towers
over. Yeah,
and gates at specific parts.
It's the funnest part.
I love. One of the funnest things is running the stupid electrical lines. I don't know why, but I like running those lines.
That's funny.
That's so awesome. Yeah, I swear more than half of the time I've been playing that game has been cleaning my room, quote unquote, which means walking around and picking up materials and then setting everything up. It's a fortress. And what does that do with gameplay?
I hope at one point there's like a huge attack on my sanctuary.
Yeah.
But I don't think so, because I think it's a number. Like your defensive number has to be so much above your population number.
It's your food and water.
Okay.
Add those together. That should be your defense
Okay.
or more.
Yeah. Well, mine is like 10 times more.
Isn't there like yeah. Anyway, moving on to one of my favorite games, Halo. Every week you can go and vote on which weekend playlist you want to be in the
won this
multiplayer.
week?
I'll tell you, it's one of my favorite modes of all time, and I look forward to playing it with someone because I need a friend. But anyway, every week you can go and vote on which playlist you want to have in that upcoming weekend. Usually the votes end around, I think, Wednesday night. But the winner for this week is Team Doubles.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, one of my favorite game modes. I really like doubles, so that's really exciting to play. But in other Halo 5 news, there's actually a huge announcement. Battle of Shadow and Light. New DLC. Keep in mind, free DLC.
Very nice.
And the big bullet point with this one is Big Team Battle is coming. So next week, we're going to get Big Team Battle with 5 new maps. Dreadlock, Basin, Guillotine, Recurve, and it's going to be 8 versus 8.
You get to look like a Power Ranger.
Yeah.
With the new
yeah, they have
style.
48 new wrecks.
Yeah.
So they have a new armor set. They have new gun skins, mongoose skins, because I have enough of those already. Anyway, just a lot of new nameplate card, just a lot of new stuff. So, and a new assassination.
Shove it.
It's a pretty sweet looking assassination.
Can you angle that a little bit?
There it is. Yeah.
I like how he's just like knocked out, TKO'd.
It's a
just
knee
falls
to the face.
Yes.
Well, that pushes the knife in his helmet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Anyway, a lot of cool DLC. Anyway, yeah, the 48 new wrecks, Big Team Battle with 5 maps. It's going to be great. That comes out next week. Free for all that own Halo 5.
Ooh.
Very nice.
So very exciting. Which they did that right at the right time. Actually, I heard on Podcast Unlocked, and I agree with him. Ryan McCaffrey was saying he thinks the reason they released Big Team Battle this week is because of Call of Duty, and I bet you it is, because Call of Duty came out, so everybody's shifting over there, but then it's like, oh, Big Team Battle.
Well, and Fallout 4.
Yeah, and
you gotta
so
keep
it's
yourself
just,
in the news.
Yeah, so... Anyway, good news this week.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Biggest news story, in your opinion?
I don't know. I mean, the Xbox having good sales was good. And probably Halo. I mean, I'm just excited for Halo.
That's
You
his
probably
answer
have a
for
ton of
everything.
rec points, don't you?
Yeah, we won't talk about that on the show.
You can buy all your. You can probably get all 48 new recs.
Well, I've actually done the math. Do you know how? Okay, so if you don't want to spend money, do you want to know the math on how long it'll take to unlock everything?
Isn't it like 400 hours or something like that?
No,
Oh, okay.
that is incorrect.
Because I've seen people do the math.
Well,
Oh,
this is
yeah.
my. I haven't looked around. This is what I came. These are the numbers I came up
Okay.
with. If you were to, so there's 3 packs: gold, silver, bronze, basically. Yeah, and gold you get 2 permanent unlocks, which is helmets, guns,
Yeah.
visors, power weapons. And when I say power weapons, I mean like the certification, which certifications allow you to get more of the same weapon later. The odds are there. So gold you get 2, silver you get 2, and that's half the price. That's 5,000, whereas gold is 10,000. And then bronze you have like an 80% chance to get something.
Yeah.
Okay. So the best way to go about this, if you want to unlock everything, which I do, and I'm working vigorously to unlock everything because it's super challenging, it takes about 3 million rec points if you go silver first and lock everything from silver, because when you go to gold, you can there's a good chance that you're not going to get legendaries, that you're going to get the same unlocks that you can get from silver.
Yeah.
Okay. So the plan of attack, if you go the gold route, it's going to cost about 5 million rec points. So if you go silver and then go until you can't unlock anything, and so the only unlocks left are gold, like legendary, rare stuff, then you go to gold up from there. But if you go silver first and then gold, it'll take 3 million rec points. And I've done the math on like how many rec points per hour. Generally speaking, it's a 1:1 to 1.25 ratio per second, which means like for every 100 seconds, you're going to get 100 rec points or 125 rec points. So with that math involved, that means 50,000 minutes because it's 3 million seconds, 50,000 minutes.
Yeah.
And then 833 hours to get 3 million rec points to unlock everything, which
Wait, 800 hours?
833 hours.
Wow.
That's my math. That's my personal math because I'm trying to do all this. So and that's 34 straight days of game playing,
which people do.
Yeah.
With any game.
Well,
Really.
Destiny 3 hours a day. Whoa.
Yeah. So that's my math. That's what I came up with, and I think it's pretty accurate. I hope, because that's what I'm trying to unlock everything.
Yeah, I'm sure it's close. Speaking of Halo, though, if you haven't yet, there are still 20 slots open. Only 20 slots left on the Spartan team. So it's been a great people have been using it in the community to hook up and play together in Halo, build teams, etc., etc. So join Xonebros. Join the Spartan team.
Yeah.
24 slots left. It caps out at 100. So if you want to be the original, now's your time.
Nice.
Now is your time.
Speaking of which, I gotta sign in because have you been?
We should do a forum conversation of the week, because I thought the funniest conversation on this week's forum was by Rusty Scupper, and the title was "It's not Rusty Scooper, it's Rusty Scupper," and then it just went the thread of it was hilarious.
Yeah,
So, anyways,
there's some
that
funny
gets
ones.
the forum thread of the week this week. We should include that in the news every
Hey,
week.
that's a good idea. I like it.
That's enough, the both of you.
Oh, this is the portion of the show where we talk about what we've been playing and what we've been up to. McSpicy,
Yo.
let's start with you.
So I've played 2 games and only 2 games. I had a really stressful, busy week with no sleep because of work. And up until Thursday, I didn't really get to play much of anything. But Thursday, I was able to slam dunk a lot of Fallout and a lot of... I had intermittent Halo throughout the week that I tried to sneak in there. I'm doing kind of farming some rec points, actually. But Fallout 4 was my big game that I played. I'm about to... I was able to... Yeah, I think I left it on. Anyways, I'm a level 12 now in Fallout.
Oh, cool.
As of right now, because I was playing before the show. So, do you want me to get into that game?
Go ahead.
That's fantastic. It's a game that sucks you in. After about 8 hours of playing, you're done. You're sucked. It's over. You have to keep playing it. You have to figure out what's going on, and it's like an ADD game where I'm like, oh, what's over there? Oh, what's over there? Oh, what's over there? It's just like Skyrim where you just kind of do your thing.
Yeah.
And the loot, I love the loot in it. I mean, I love building the city. We talked about it, like fortifying your city. That I still don't know what effect that has in my gameplay exactly.
Have you yet been able to call down the Minutemen?
No.
Okay, so that's the effect.
You can call down Minutemen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you not done? You know the guy that gives you the musket. Like
Yeah.
Have you not done the rest of his quest line?
He just told me to meet him somewhere, so that's where I'm at.
Yeah, Sanctuary. You didn't
No,
talk to him?
like so I've gotten 3 sanctuary cities.
Oh, okay. So
Oh,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
So
Yeah,
he gave you flares after your first
Yeah.
sanctuary
Yeah.
city. Those flares you can fire off, and Minutemen
and
will
Minutemen from the surrounding
from
areas
surrounding sanctuaries
will come and help you.
I did not know that. I just put that in my whatever section. I'm like, flare gun. When am I ever going to shoot a flare at somebody?
Nice.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I just learned this is great. I'm going to... So have you guys used them yet then?
I have yet to use them. No, I have not used them.
I used one, and one guy came running.
So I think you want to build up your population, basically.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, anyways, up until this point, I didn't know what the sanctuary, what your cities are for.
Sure.
But I've spent more than half my time just
That's fun.
putting the city
it's
together.
really fun. It's like SimCity and Fallout.
It's
Like,
SimCity and Fallout. That's a
It's
good.
really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And you can assign your people to do things.
yeah,
so-
you have to actually.
Yeah.
If you don't assign them to towers and stuff, you don't get the defense
Yeah.
point. Have you been putting up radio towers and all that
Get
stuff?
more people to come in.
Yeah,
No, not yet. I did just make a water filter in the river, though.
Good. You
Yes.
get purified water from that,
Yes,
constantly.
A lot.
You do.
Yeah.
So you have you have science then.
It's a 10.
You have intellect at 10.
Oh, no. I think that's only a 1.
Oh.
That's a 1 on science.
Okay, so do you guys feel like you chose the right special attributes? Because I feel like I screwed up already.
So I am balancing mine between strength, charisma, and intelligence. And I think that has been a pretty good route
That's really
because
good.
I've not hit a wall where I'm like, oh shoot, I messed up.
I screwed up, and I've had to put 3 stars on charisma because I want the perk, the local leader perk, where it allows all your settlements to share resources.
Yeah. Well, you can set up caravans between each settlement too.
Without that,
Well, I don't know. I know you can. I know it, one of the features in the game is you can set up trade routes between.
'Cause
them.
right
but the
now-
only way you can do that is with,
Is with
that
that
perk.
perk. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you need that perk, and that you need charisma 6 to get that.
So you mentioned it feels like Skyrim. You were a big fan of Skyrim.
Yeah.
I mean, who's not a big fan of Skyrim?
Yeah.
An improvement on Skyrim?
So I mean, they're the same. I mean, they're different in a very different way because Skyrim is more. Even though there are terrible things happening, people's heads getting cut off and all this
Yeah, yeah.
stuff, it wasn't dark.
Yeah, Fallout. I mean, Fallout is a dystopia, a post-apocalyptic
It's
world.
Yeah, it's more of a dark game, and I like
It's
both.
nuclear fallout.
Yeah, it's nuclear Fallout. Oh, okay, I'll get to that question in a minute. Do you guys ever listen to the radio on your Pip-Boy?
Oh, all the time.
Sometimes, yeah.
In fact, I only listen to it's so cool.
Diamond City's radio host is
The
hilarious.
disco is hilarious.
And you get mad when you go out of the frequency zone
He
because
oh
yeah.
yeah. So I just met him today.
Oh, did you?
I went
I've
to
not-
Diamond City,
I've
and
not
he's
met him
there,
yet.
and he's got bags under his eyes. And
Well, he's
everything.
so awkward on the radio. He's like, so, yeah. It's so funny.
Yeah.
We have, this is our sponsor.
I love that guy. That guy cracks me up all the time. So, no, yeah. So back to your question, which do I like better? I don't know. Skyrim has a special place in my heart.
I know which one I like better.
Well, no, I don't think do you like it better, but is it an evolution in the right direction for Bethesda? I mean, it's a Bethesda game. It's Fallout,
Yeah.
Skyrim. Skyrim, I think, has been their biggest success, don't you think, as far as these kind of open world
popularity
games go?
and everything. Yeah, Skyrim for sure. But yeah, Fallout was more of a. It wasn't as popular, but it still was. It's
Yeah.
a strong game. But Skyrim hit everything.
No.
No, yeah, I would say it's absolutely in a step in the right direction because it's the same formula, as Fallout and Skyrim.
Yeah,
Just perfected.
perfected.
More,
Yeah.
I would agree with that. We'll move to Jordan real quick. Get his thoughts. Jordan, what did you play this week?
I played Halo.
Okay.
And
What did you do in Halo?
I just multiplayer.
Okay.
So, played a little bit of that, and then I played Fallout the rest of the week.
And give us your quick
I really
thoughts on that.
Really like that game. You know what I do like? I like that, like, it doesn't force you to do the, building your cities and stuff
Sure.
like that.
Mhm.
But just by itself, you want to.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
'Cause
like
you
it
can
doesn't
make it look
because
so
like it
cool.
doesn't force. You really don't have to do it to have fun and enjoy the game. But like you do it because you want to.
It's and it's the same reason.
Like I built my own house, and it's nice because now I have a place to go back to that I can call my own.
same.
Well, I mean, you did in Fallout 3 as you did in Fallout 3 as
I
well.
had Tenpenny Tower, but it was
Yeah.
pre-made. you
But
know?
yeah, like this is my place.
It's the same reason why you will choose less powerful armor over more powerful armor because it looks cooler.
Probably, yeah.
can-
So, yeah.
Anyway.
maybe. But I've upgraded my power armor.
I haven't
a
figured
little
out
bit.
how to do that
It's just
yet.
in the power station. It's model 1 through 5, and each model is there's different models. And you can actually in Diamond City you can buy a power armor frame, which is pretty cool. It's a lot of money.
How often do you guys find you use your power armor?
A lot.
Let's
Because
see.
I found a bunch of fusion cores.
I have a
You
bunch
found
of-
a bunch of
I have like
fusion
4
cores?
of them.
I have
Just
a bunch of fusion
just
cores
sitting
too.
out.
You know where there's a ton of there's like 20 in one shot is on the first sanctuary.
Now, are you fusion cores or fusion cells?
fusion cores?
Okay.
In the first sanctuary, they have you go and clear out that factory. There's a locked cage with ammo, and it's fusion,
and there's,
fusion
a couple of
cores.
them.
There's like 20.
20, that's a lot.
It's a huge. Yeah.
Well, then what am I doing?
Well, maybe it's not
hoarding
20.
it? 'Cause
Maybe
I'm-
it's like 17, but
I-
it's close. It's a lot.
I
So
haven't
I think
been
I have
using-
like 8 right now in
I haven't
my
been using the
inventory.
power armor
So I
at
technically
all.
have 9. I have 1 in the power armor and then 8 backup.
because I'm a hoarder and I want to save it for like end game stuff. Should I do that or
I just use it whenever.
Well, no, we might be dead at the end. So
Well, yeah, but I mean,
would
I
do
don't
what
use it
you're
all.
doing.
I like if I'm going into a building or something where I know something's going to happen, I'll use it. Oh, I was given the opportunity to join the Brotherhood of Steel.
Oh,
Yes,
Wow.
are you?
I
in
told
it?
him I would think about it
Good because
because I know there's other factions that you can join, and I want to really get a feel for it
yeah.
before I join one. But yeah, and I completed his quest, and he gave me a really cool weapon.
In the spirit of Bethesda, they will either punish you. They could punish you for choosing Brotherhood of Steel if you didn't go like with the. I'm sure you're going to run into the Enclave and their opposing forces.
Yeah.
So you'd have to choose one or the other, and maybe the Enclave has better
Stuff.
You never know.
But I do spend a lot of my time in Diamond City.
so
I like it.
overall thoughts.
I
on the
really
game?
like it. I think it's a fantastic game. I'm excited to go home and play it tonight. Also, I really like the weather. It changes,
did you-
and
yes.
Did you
there's
hit a
radiation
nuclear
storms.
I- that's all
I walk
I've hit.
outside. I'm like, dang it.
I've not hit normal weather. All I've had is radiation storms.
Oh, and I finally found after basically almost becoming full radiation, as much as you can go. I finally found. Well, I found a doctor, which can take it all away for you.
But, it
But I
costs
do
caps.
I do have a couple radaways in the inventory now. That helps a lot.
Do you know where you can find those?
And some rad X's. I actually have a lot of rad X's.
When you're exploring, go to like bathrooms and everything like that.
Oh, okay.
First aid kits.
look
Look on the walls. They're usually either you get purified water, you get blood packs,
Yeah.
stim packs, but those are in there too.
Yeah,
Do
I
you
actually
guys-
even from the beginning of the game, I've like in Fallout 3, I was always hurting on stim packs, but I have a lot.
Yeah, I have a ton of Stimpaks
Yeah.
as well.
Is it like
And chewed what's it called, lizard or something that has no rads. It's just health.
Uh-huh. Well, if you
iguana on a stick, I think is what it's
No,
called. I forget.
Yeah, iguana on a stick. So what the different from Fallout 3, if I remember right, iguana on a stick is a prepared version of the iguana, whatever, the animal.
Uh-huh.
And you still had a little bit of rads, but it still cranked up the health. This, if you cook your food, go to a food station and craft your food like Skyrim, or anything like that.
I didn't know you can cook your own food.
Yeah, I have a ton of that stuff. And it lowers the weight so you can carry more stuff, and it removes the rads.
Oh, cool.
So
okay.
if you eat like the meat, the bloatfish or whatever.
Well, you actually, you know what I just learned is if you have a bunch of junk that you save because of you want the materials. If you go put that in a workshop, which is at one of the benches, it's like infinite in there. It's like,
you never have to wait.
yeah, you
for
never
it.
have to wait. Like you just put it in there and then it frees up all your space.
Wait, what? What?
So like the crafting station that you can go into. I forget exactly what it's called, but it lets you build stuff on your
Yeah.
base, even though you can just do the quick button. But like the actual station that takes
Yeah.
you into that.
The repair station?
Yeah, if you go and put that in,
Or workstation?
like all your junk, one of the workstations, yeah, if you go and put all your junk and stuff that has materials into that workstation, it'll hold it for
Well,
you.
I refine all the junk.
Well, see, everything you put in there, you got to be careful because everything you put in there, if you like, so if you need the materials that's in like a gun or in like a whatever, it will automatically disassemble that if you need it for like a radio tower or something like that. So you got to be careful because
yeah, well,
if
all the
you're
stuff
putting
you
good
want,
stuff
you can,
you want.
yeah, all the stuff you want, you can put in. Like I have a chest in my house, but like for all just the junk and stuff, so it doesn't
Just
waste
put it
some
in there.
space. Yeah, all the stuff you don't want just to waste space, you can just throw it in there and it'll give you the materials.
Yeah, which is cool. So you don't have to just, take them apart,
worry
salvage
about-
it.
So,
well, it automatically salvages it for you. So
Yeah.
So I agree. I think it's really a good game. It is fun. It sucks you right in. I think it does a better job of creating a world. What I found interesting is how attached I find myself to. They play with this concept of time, and this is not a spoiler. You find this out in the first 5 seconds of the game. You're put in a chrono sleep or cryogen sleep for 200 years, and you wake up, and it's this whole new world. But you go back to your house. Did you guys walk into your old house?
Yes.
And like.
Did you get the magazine that's on the
Yeah,
floor?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, doesn't it?
And like how sad I found it, like it's so sad, and like it does a really good job of it,
does the robots-
emotionally attaching you to the story.
Does the robot say your name?
He did say mine. He
Yeah, it
said
says
Mr.
mine.
Mark.
Mine said
David.
Master.
It said
Master
David.
Jordan.
Anyways, it's a really good game. One word or one thing that stuck out to you on the game.
Okay, this is a tip that I accidentally found that I really like. When you have to create something in your base, like a radio tower or something, and you're missing the ingredients, they have at the bottom a quick search button, and it puts a little magnifying glass on that item, and so whenever you see like a toy car or whatever,
It'll have
a magnifying glass on it,
So
which
you know to get it.
I know to pick that up.
Yeah, because there is a ton of loot. That's what this game
Yeah,
is.
well,
Oh.
everything you can pick up is some type of material.
And that's
to
the
use.
thing. So in Fallout 3, there was so much junk that didn't matter. This, I find myself being overburdened within 5 minutes of exploring a place because I can use everything. So,
Yeah,
I would say loot kind
Loot.
of thing.
You
I
really
really
like
like the loot in this.
Jordan.
Weapon customization and legendary bosses.
Yeah.
is really cool.
So I haven't figured out how to do.
I think I know where one is, but I'm not strong enough for him. So
I'm not strong enough.
yeah, so I gotta level up.
I like the lore and the story behind. I read all the terminals. I go through
yeah.
one by one, and it's really cool how it all ties together. I read all or listen to all the HoloLens things or whatever they're called. Holotapes. Listen to all
Have
those.
you guys met the Institute yet?
Not yet. I haven't.
So I haven't met them, but I'm reading like the newspaper and then
You
all
know
the
of
stuff
them,
about
right?
them. I know of them.
I met them I met them.
Oh,
Ooh.
I won't say how, when, or why, or what we did together, but
you did something together.
well, we didn't. I won't tell you.
Well, see,
So just know that me and them were in the same room at one time.
in Fallout 3, that was one of the more. I really liked that storyline.
They're still mysterious to me. Like I don't know exactly what they are, what they're doing, but I met Institute people.
fascinating.
Yeah.
So who would like this game?
Everyone.
Well, I wouldn't say everyone, because people that like a fast-paced game, this is much slower than you're normally used to.
Well, you're literally they just throw you in there.
They throw you in there, and there's a lot of learning curve, which I appreciate in a game. The game comes alive and becomes more meaningful if you take the time to read.
Yeah.
Read, like, I was going through this store. I don't know what it was, but I was listening to holotapes and I was reading some stories, and then sometimes when you read also things get unlocked on the map that you learn about. So, I hid this here, or over here there's a guy waiting for me, please give him this, and
Yeah.
or something. And missions appear by reading stuff, which was the same in Skyrim. But the fact, like, there's pretty much a story within every area you go to. Like I went to this supermarket place and there was a massacre and I'm reading about this holotape or I'm listening to this holotape and reading about an event that took place, and there's people in separate places that once you follow this through and you read it and you go to these places, they have really great loot normally, or it's just the scene that's set up when you enter the room, you know what happened, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
The game comes alive if you take the time to read, so I wouldn't say this that everyone will like it because it is a slower game than you're used to, but ultimately this game is a slow game that's very, very, very fun, and it's rewarding to take the time to play it how it's meant to be played.
Yeah, I like that. Well said. If you like Skyrim, you will love this game. Period.
Yeah,
if you
for
like
sure.
Fallout, you will love this game.
For sure.
Period.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's what it's up. Where does it compare? Because I think Witcher 3 was on our list for Game of the Year. I think everyone's list. Does it compare? Is it at that level? Do you think so far?
With what?
With like a Witcher 3, like a game. I mean, Witcher 3 is one of the front runners for Game of the Year. Clearly,
Yeah.
is it Game of the Year worthy so far in your experience?
I would say
It
yes.
can be talked about. It's definitely up there with like the top 5 that will be talked about.
Yeah, I mean, Witcher is great in storytelling and quests and all that. I think Fallout I'm a loot guy, and I think Fallout has a better loot system and how to use the loot.
Yeah.
With the crafting and with building your base and everything. Would you agree, Jordan? Or because I think because Witcher 3 is amazing. Witcher 3 should be.
I don't know. In Fallout, you're more dependable on the loot because you need it because you're literally like you can't. You know what I mean? So it's hard to. But I mean, I don't know.
It should be talked about for sure. Yeah, it's a contender
in the running with all the usual ones that will be talked about.
I feel like, granted, I've not beat Witcher. My goal is to beat these 2 games by the end of the year for sure because they're going to be in running, I would imagine. But I feel like there's more personality in Fallout. Do I want to say
personality? What do you mean personality? Like Witcher had a really.
Yeah.
I felt personality in Witcher.
I guess by personality, I think I mean sense of humor.
Oh well,
Like
in a post-apocalyptic, like the radio disc jockey,
the radio guy, like the tutorials that you watch on Vaultec and blah blah blah. All that stuff. It's but and then again, do you like post-apocalyptic nuclear? Do you like? I like the style. It meshes future with like a 50s style. It's really
the
really
timeline is what was it? When was the Cold War? 50s, 60s?
Yeah.
So like we live in the timeline where it ended, and obviously where we are now. But their timeline is what if it didn't end, and the 50s stay relevant, and we go on to and that's kind of where their
and I think
timeline goes from. That's why like the 50s are still
that
that style, anyways.
I think what the big change in history was a power coupling wasn't invented or something important with the computer, and so they use these bulbs and these glassings to make that's I think the pivotal turning point between our timeline and their timeline is the computer and technology with the computer kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So and then of course China nuking us and us nuking them.
Yeah.
That kind of changes
that kind of drastically alters
changes the future.
Timeline.
Yeah.
Nuking.
Anyway,
everything.
so we're in agreement. It is up there.
Uh-huh.
It is Game of the Year worthy. Whether or not it will be Game of the Year is yet to be seen. But
sure.
We have to beat those games. But cool, really cool. So go get that game. We highly recommend it if you haven't checked it out.
And be
very
careful.
good.
I'm going to issue a warning. This is a game that you can start playing and then you forget that it's 4 a.m. and all responsibility goes out the door.
And all you've done was put a wall around
Your
your
base. So be careful.
It's like Minecraft when you
It's
get
a
into that
dangerously
thing.
fun, addictive game.
It is.
So there it is.
And you know what that sound is, right? This is this portion of the show where we discuss and discourse and talk and conversationalize and hypothesize
Theorize.
Intellectualize.
about games. This is where we talk about all things gaming.
I'm going to mention Sunderland's in chat says it was the Transistor.
Transistor.
That's what it was. Thank you.
Gracias. This portion of the show is brought to you by X1Bros T-shirts. X1Bros T-shirts.
They're sponsoring our show.
You look good. Go buy one if you want to look good. Want to be part of the? Want to be a bro? Want to be an X1 bro?
We're the lean
I worked
green
at the gym.
machine.
I got a compliment at the gym yesterday.
You did?
I have since watched it because it got all sweaty. Gross. And I was testing it for shrinkage.
Did it shrink?
If you don't want to experience shrinkage in your life, buy this shirt. Okay.
It'll treat you right.
Yeah. Head over to X1 Bros store at x1bros.com and pick yourself up a Lean Mean Green Machine shirt.
Mm-hmm.
This week, we have a question from Joel Van Egbert. But before we
right.
get to his question, I wanted to review the Xbox dashboard and talk to you guys about what your favorite version of the Xbox dashboard has been since the beginning of time of the Xbox.
Okay.
And if this...
Like we're talking about like the original Xbox with the green.
the original
X that comes
Xbox, and it only had like 4. It had like memory,
Yeah.
game...
And then like
Not the blades.
The blades were the worst of iteration, I think, of the
Yeah.
360.
And I think at first they were okay because they were better than the 4 options that you had on the original one. But since having the new update from the blades, it's just like
the little screen that pops up.
Well,
and
I
then
mean,
you can-
like the update from the blades to the Xbox 360 dashboard to what we kind of know it is now is
Yeah.
Sure.
what the blades were.
So
I
where
did
does
not like the
first
blades.
for a starting point? Where does this new dashboard land for you?
It's the best one yet.
The best one ever.
I would agree.
I would concur with that. So let's review for our reviewing pleasure. The
Yeah,
first
the
dashboard, the
original one.
original one. It
I
was
love how it was like an explosion. Remember?
Yeah,
It was
and
like,
it came up
and
like
then
a
it,
bubble.
Yeah, and then it popped.
so that one
Xbox.
that one is not bad. And then when you went into Xbox Live eventually came along, and that's what it looked
Yeah.
like right there. So
Man, we were like cavemen back then.
well, that green is just so dark. Then of course
The blades.
the blades.
Which
The
was
blades.
nice, a nice change from the original, but I still...
So the blades
It does
came
have
in
that-
2005 via the 360, and it was around for 3 years.
And then...
And then from 2008 to 2011, we went to kind of like a portfolio file
Yeah.
look
Yeah.
where your avatar was out there. And
I like how they also called it the new Xbox experience back then as well. And now there's the new Xbox experience.
I actually think this was one of my favorite Xbox 360s because you could see everything, and it was just going up and down.
Is that the one that introduced avatars? Because avatars weren't necessarily... I mean, you had your profile picture and your bio and
Yeah.
stuff, but like the actual avatar...
Yeah, this one, and you could buy things for the
Yeah.
avatar. I preferred that one over the new Xbox 360, which is the Metro design. I liked the other one. This
like
one is
the one-
cleaner still,
yeah.
but I like the other one, especially the other one when browsing games. They were all lined up, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could see them all.
Yeah. So I think I like the Metro because it's cleaner. I like cleaner
I think it goes in order. Like the first one, worst. Next one, better, best.
I would actually argue that the first one was better than the blades.
Well, I think
So
you had,
the
you,
one
well,
that
you
had like the 4 thing.
you had more options though with the 360, so you couldn't really just have a menu.
True.
You know.
But I mean that goes with the hardware.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. Well, I don't know.
Okay, what's the worst one in our opinion? Is it the blades or is it this last
I didn't
dashboard?
like the blades.
I would say from a functionality standpoint, this last dashboard has got to be up there just because of how laggy it was.
Well, it seemed laggy. Really, when they do the speed test, it was the same as the last.
It just felt laggy.
Xbox,
and I
it
think it's
just
because you
felt
were connecting
slower.
to Xbox Live while you were navigating through which you were in the old ones, but I don't.
Well, but the way that you would get to stuff too, like on the 360, the latest one, your friends list pops up right there
Yeah.
in game in front of you. This one, you back out, go through, or it slides to the side.
Yeah, and in the new one, it's just to the left now. When you hit the
But there are features I really like. Like I like the pins.
Yeah.
I
I like the new pins on this new dashboard.
Down at the
How much
bottom.
more you can have?
Oh, yeah.
It's like not limited to that little square.
and you press the right trigger and it goes right there. Yeah.
straight down. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the sound effects.
I think that's the sound it makes.
Very nice. Anyways, I thought that was interesting to take a look back at the different and see how far we've come with this new dashboard.
They should bring back blades.
They should make it where you can choose
But just what a cool
any
name.
of
Blades.
those. You can choose any of those iterations that you want as your dashboard.
Yeah,
that would be
There's
cool.
all of the original one, which is 4 options.
And just see how it makes you feel. Like
It makes me feel.
I don't
I would like that.
I don't know. We forgot to go over our goals. Did anyone accomplish their
No.
goals this last
I don't
week?
even remember what mine was.
So your goal was rank in all Halo matches.
Nope.
Jordan was legendary. The next 5 levels go legendary,
Nope.
and mine was to win a Drafts Champions championship. I also did not accomplish that. Primarily because Fallout 4 came out on Tuesday, and that's where I've spent
Well,
all
the thing
my
is, Fallout
time.
4 came out. Tomb Raider came out.
Have you
Yeah.
purchased Tomb Raider?
Yes and no.
Okay, what does that mean?
Like,
So you stole it?
No.
What does that mean?
No, like, so I have the money for it, like, sitting there.
You've just not purchased it.
I've just not purchased it yet because of Fallout 4. And I am going to purchase it. I'll probably do it this weekend. But I'm also getting Battlefront as well, which the money's also there. I just, but Fallout, I've just been playing Fallout. I knew I'd be playing Fallout all week, so. And Tomb Raider, I really like Tomb Raider. It's that game when I'm just home alone for the weekend. And
It's gotten excellent reviews.
yeah, I know. They say it's
Yeah,
fantastic.
everyone says it's like
So-
their favorite Tomb Raider.
But I feel like people say that every time a new game comes out anyway. You
So
know what I mean?
goals for next week, guys. McSpicy, go.
Oh, jeez. I knew this was coming too, and then I forgot that it
I'll
was
go
coming.
with mine. Mine is to beat main story in Fallout 4.
Oh, good
Whoa,
luck.
good luck with that.
Yeah,
You know,
like,
are you
if you
taking the whole
just-
week off?
If you just do the
No.
main story, which you're not going to,
We know you. Remember how you played Skyrim?
I know I do everything.
yeah, but I think that's people have been saying when you watch reviews and stuff, people say about after about 55 hours they finally saw credits, and they weren't done yet. But that's with them doing side missions and stuff like that. So let's just cut that in half, 25 hours
If you went straight.
if you went straight through.
Which I think ruins the game.
No, I would
I don't
agree.
think you should do
I would
that.
agree.
well, no, I don't think it ruins
I
it
think
because
it
you can
does.
still go unless it ends like Fallout 3 ended. You can still go back, which I don't know how it ends. So
Well, I just think
that
I
would
just
be
think
awful if it ended how
the-
Fallout 3 ended.
The fun part about this game, well, one of the funnest part is exploring and not doing what your linear quest is.
Did you play Fallout 3 pre DLC or post DLC?
I think I played both. I played it when it was pre, and then I played it when it was post.
So did you beat the game like before the DLC came out?
I don't remember.
Okay. Do you care? It
No.
was awful. It's like,
Okay. Then
because
maybe
of-
I didn't.
because of what it did to you, and you're like, oh, dang it.
So I'm just going to stick with that goal. I'm beating the main story in Fallout 4.
I want to at least get to level
Okay,
20.
I'll
in
do.
Fallout
I'll do
4.
a. I want to become president of the United States. I'm going to do a goal like his.
Okay.
I think it's equally attainable.
I want to at least hit level 25. That's half. So, because there's 50. I think level cap is 50, just like in Fallout 3.
I want
So
to. Let's. Do
I
level-
want to hit 25.
I'll share that with you.
Okay.
I'll share that with you. By the way,
You're a little bit higher than me, so you should hit 26.
Well, I'm one level higher than you.
Hey, you said you're 13. I think
I
I'm
said
like
I was
9.
12,
I
and
think
you
I'm
said
9.
you told me you were 11
Why did I tell you that?
like 2 days ago.
I don't think I told you that.
You're a liar.
No, I didn't. I did not tell you that.
My secret weapon to being able to do this
I think I'm like 9.
is this bad boy right here, my laptop. I have been laying in bed till like 2 in the morning every
Yeah.
morning. Just that's why if you guys
you
have seen
have-
me on inviting me to party, I have not responded because I'm
Have you been playing with your new controller?
with my new controller, with the cord, everything. Excellent. Just laying
We
in
never-
bed enjoying myself.
I don't know if the show's over or we're getting close or not, but we never really talked about how we like the Elite controller.
Oh yeah, I think it's fantastic. I can't go back.
There's absolutely either can I.
Yeah.
I wanted to say it because I didn't say that last week because I hadn't had a chance to play with it.
Sure.
I played with it all this week. It is the best controller that has ever been made, period.
How's your setup?
I have so I removed, that circular D-pad. Remove that. I got the standard D-pad because that's what I'm used to. I removed the quick buttons on the bottom because I kept accidentally pressing them, and I haven't gotten used to them yet. I think there's a learning curve there. But I have my look around joystick, which I'm southpaw, so I've reversed them, so they're switched, is the longest version of the joystick
On your left hand?
on my left hand. So
Okay.
it's what I use to look around, not strafe.
That's how mine is that same way, but on my right. So I
Okay.
have the higher up, which I really enjoy. I went back and it like hurts my thumb almost.
Not only that, like the precision, I may get some flack from Andrew or people that are PC race people, but I'm telling you, with that longer joystick, you have almost as much precision as a mouse. Like it increases it a ton.
That is a bold statement.
And a mouse is amazing when it comes
Yeah.
to shooters.
Have
and
you adjusted the sensitivity at all, or the
with
way
like
that
the
you're...
waves where it like goes? I have not. Have you toyed with that?
I did in Elite Dangerous. I did because of how you fly, and I switched to the instant where it like you go up really fast and then it slows down. and I enjoyed it. On Fallout 4, I went back to default because it was too touchy. It was like,
Gotcha. Yeah.
you know, but yeah, I've played with it. What about back paddles? Did you
I haven't.
utilize those at all?
I have. I tried with them first. I think there's a little bit of learning curve there.
There is a learning curve. I can definitely see how it helps you, though. But yeah, there is definitely a learning curve there.
And I love the grips. The whole thing. I could not believe I basically spent $150 for this thing. It's a controller, but now every other controller feels like a Tinker Toy.
The weight of it, the heft, the girth.
It's super. In my opinion, it was really expensive, but I could
You
never
get
go
what you
back,
pay
and I
for.
would absolutely do it again.
I would agree. Like, it is the best controller.
It's the Elite controller.
It is the elite controller.
I'm telling you, once you put a joystick like higher, you have way more precision.
Yeah.
You said that was a bold statement. I'm serious. Play
Well,
with
I've
it.
yet to play it in a precision because, for instance, on Elite Dangerous, where I was using it, you have gimbals on your target, so you don't really need. It's not precision heavy. Fallout is not necessarily super precision. I've got to get into a Halo game.
Yeah, Halo is like I can.
A shooter.
It's basically taking like a 1200 DPI mouse to a lot more DPI, or 600 to a 1200. It basically makes it so you have way more precision.
Yeah.
And I was not expecting that when I used it. It's pretty crazy what that extra quarter of an inch
Which
does.
one are you using? Are you using the indented one? or
Indented, the one that goes in.
On my
round
left one, I have the round one, the out one.
How's that?
My
feel?
movement, I really like it a lot.
I hear that one's nice for first-person shooters because your thumb never loses contact.
Yeah, I like it. I'm always on
Whereas
the
in
so
the
it,
indent,
it's
it
a
can
bump.
lose
I'm
contact.
always on the outside of that bump, and it's just
Yeah.
it's cool. I mean, I don't know if it's a huge difference. I have never switched back, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
go hold that controller right there now. You'll be like, ugh,
Yeah, I just
this is disgusting.
might as well throw it away.
Yeah.
Question this week. If you want to submit a question to us, you can do so over at Facebook every Friday, or message any of us via Twitter, Xbox One, etc., etc. Joel Van Egbert. He wants to know: do you guys set goals to balance your gaming time with outside time? With winter coming, ski season just started here in Colorado. He's from Colorado. You guys are in Utah. Do you camp, climb, ski, etc.? How do you get your vitamin D? In other words. Thanks, Joel Van Egbert. Or it's probably not Egbert, it's Ebert. Joel Van Ebert, sorry, Joel.
Taking vitamin D. I don't know. No, I don't know.
That's true. The glow of his television screen
It's the radiation
is
king.
where Jordan gets
No,
his...
I actually mow the lawn every Saturday.
Well, but in the winter, that's not...
Yeah,
I will
shovel.
be
You'll shovel the
shoveling
snow.
every week.
Oh,
so-
okay. No, I think his question is,
No,
how,
I
how do you
know.
balance your time with... Do you have outdoor hobbies that you balance your time with?
I have an
Yeah.
easy answer. I don't, which is stupid.
No, I go on walks and I take the laptop out on the porch every once
You're
in
an
a while.
old man.
and
You go on walks like an old man.
No, with my wife.
All right,
No, I go outside. Right, I go to the but Windows 10 has allowed me to take gaming to the porch.
I'm
which
jealous.
is nice.
I need to upgrade this so I can do that same thing.
Yeah, just outside.
I
Nature.
myself, I go to the gym. That's where I balance my time, and I make sure I go to the gym before I start playing every night. I go to the gym. Well, 6 nights a week. Sunday I don't go to the gym because it's closed.
Nice.
I have a rower I row on. Are we
Oh,
talking
very
about exercise? I do that.
Oh.
I just don't go outside for my vitamin
this
D.
year, my wife and I are thinking of getting snowboarding passes.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
Do you even
Yeah.
have a snowboard?
No,
Don't you have boots?
I have boots. I have bindings. No board. Don't ask me why. It's because every year I was like getting the.
Working-
I have
you're
goggles,
building up
and
to
I
it?
think I have a helmet. I just don't have.
Well, can't
a
you just
board.
rent all the gear for super cheap anyway?
Well, I always know someone with a board that I just use theirs. But yeah, this year might. So basically, Joel, we're losers, and we don't.
Well,
We do
we don't
like
take
in our
advantage
basement.
Our
of the
jobs-
nature that's around us.
Like my job, I know yours is like that too, David, and somewhat yours too, Jordan. My job, I work at home, and I just stare at a computer screen like all day. Although I do go out and take pictures of like architecture and stuff
Yeah.
later on in life. So yeah, okay, I do my job. I go take
I
pictures.
make sure I go on 2 walks around my campus a day. I call it the loop, and there's 2 types of loops. There's the normal loop, and if I'm having a really bad day, there's the megalodon, which is basically the perimeter of the entire campus. If you follow me on
Megalodon.
Instagram, you have probably seen when I take pictures of like streams and nature, I'm on the Megalodon.
You're so pissed off. I appreciate
that
a
you
good
call
walk
it
when
the-
you're mad.
the
It's, it fixes so many potential problems. Like, I can't even tell you how many holes would be in the wall if I didn't have that walk.
Yeah. Especially with like Dark Souls. and
Yeah,
games
Dark
like that.
Souls. Yeah, no kidding.
You just walk across
Just-
the street and back.
Oh,
real
he's
quick
not
and
talking
really-
on party chat anymore. He must be taking a walk.
I think you went for a walk. With that, that wraps up today's show. McSpicy, where can people find you, and what will you be up to this week?
I'm on Twitter. I'm at Mr. McSpicy. My gamer tag's Mr. McSpicy. I'll be playing Halo and Fallout this week.
Very nice. Jordan.
Jordan the Man XOB everywhere. Everywhere. And I'll be playing Halo.
Okay.
I want to jump into that big team battle. And Fallout 3 along with Star Wars.
Oh, yeah, Star Wars this week.
So, yeah. I know it's not as good as Battlefront 2, but I still have a lot of fun with it.
let's
You know,
see.
I mean, it does
Well,
things
let's shot,
with,
man.
the,
Well, like-
with the matches, there's tons of options there.
Yeah,
In
well,
the
the thing
beta,
is,
we
is
had
like,
2.
It does things better than Battlefront 2 did, and it does things not as good as Battlefront 2 did. But overall, I had a really good experience, and I'm excited. And it's just Star Wars, you know what I mean?
You know what
and
mode-
That's really the
You know what mode they should make? Like a WWE with heroes, where it's just like Yoda, Darth Vader,
Royal Rumble.
Royal
Yeah,
Rumble
with all heroes.
With all heroes,
That would
just,
be cool.
Just as, that would be sweet.
Like a Mexican standoff. They're all just standing there.
There,
and they
yeah.
just go.
Yeah, yeah. And poor Han Solo, all he's got is his laser gun.
But he's a crack shot.
Yeah, but I mean, like with somebody who can block it with his sword, with a lightsaber. I am sorry for you purists out there.
He's got...
Didn't he actually block it with his hand? And
He's got-
Empire
Oh
Strikes
yeah, he
Back?
does block it with his hand.
He does the Neo.
He's too cool.
Neo
for
took
the-
tips from him.
It's true. He did.
So, but anyway, yeah, I'm actually really excited to jump into Star Wars. It'll be a fun. It's just a good universe to jump into.
Very nice.
And good timing.
Yeah.
Good
I am
timing.
X1 Bros everywhere. Don't forget, if you want to join us in our Madden Online Franchise League, X1 Bros is the league name. It's a private league, so you have to type that in to find it. And then the password is XBros. Jump in, jump on a team. Wednesdays and Sundays, we will push the league forward, so 2 games a week. I believe Silence told me last night he hopped in and robbed all the free agents from everyone. So you might want to jump in soon if you haven't yet.
That's funny.
Again, head over to X1 Bros store, x1bros.com/store. Check out our t-shirts, limited edition, the Lean Mean Green Machine.
I love
They
that
are
title.
awesome. If you want to look like us, which I don't know why you would want to look like us,
Oh, I know why.
but you can for a limited time. Head over there, check it out. Have fun gaming this week. We will see you guys later.